Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. So for today's stream we've got Ratchet and Clank. What am I gonna do in Ratchet and Clank? Well, I discovered last time that there is still this glitch working in which you can like get into the wall and potentially to the racetrack to grind out bolts. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a nice easy stream of me glitching into a wall because I've already discovered it's slightly more finicky than it looks. Because if you glitch through the wrong wall, it just doesn't work. Which is, you know, a bit of a problem. So what basically needs to happen is I have to glitch through this specific part of wall because if I glitch through like that one, it doesn't work. And that's where the difficulty lies is you need to glitch through through the right part of wall. Also, I think this one already isn't working. Basically, unless the camera starts jittering after the first one you put down, it's not working. You need to have like this camera jitter. Which can take a little while. There we go. And now this one doesn't work because I can't place another one next to it. Okay, again. Getting that camera jitter to work is like half the glitch, basically. And that pushed me out. On one hand, this is like an annoyingly precise trick. On the other hand, it's got some wiggle. Crap, wrong wall. Yeah, no, wrong wall. The game just pushed me through this wall and not the other one. That's like one really big downside of this is there's just a chance the game will just shove you out the wrong wall.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
You basically need the camera to glitch out, otherwise it just doesn't work. Crap! Wrong wall again! I have to be pushed through that one, not the other one. Crap. Last time this went so nicely. Like, last one I managed to like get this one done so quickly and so easily, but nope. Nope. Wrong wall again? It's like that tiny little piece I have to go through, otherwise it just doesn't work. And again, the wrong wall. Yes! This is the right bit of wall. That's the part you have to go through. Good. Okay, Okay, I do have to... You need to have it set on hover, otherwise it apparently doesn't work. That's not a solid. I have to jump for like that point over there, but then like slightly higher. Also, all those like dots that are on there, that's the hover track. That's like the hover track already. But yeah. It's a bit of a jump. And I completely bungled it. Perhaps not. And I bungled it. Yep. And again, because I didn't hold the controls correctly whilst jumping. Probably need to use an index finger to do the jump correctly. Oh, I need to get the Raceway Plaza. Oh, whilst in the air, I should probably press R1.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, that's pretty much the intention of the entire damn glitch, is making it to that racetrack. Nope. Yeah, no, if I place it there, it shoves me through the wrong wall. This glitch is not that easy, actually. Yeah. Well, that went that one. Oh, because I took one little slip. And I got pushed out of it. Crap.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Yeah. Okay, that one worked. At moments like these, I really wish I was on emulator and had, like, you know, save states. Like, at moments like these, I really wish I had, like, save states or something. Yes! I landed on the correct thing! I did it! Holy shit! Oh. Yeah, that worked. This was what I was intending to do. Okay. So that still works. I am now on the racetrack without being in the race. Which is great because that now also means I get to do shit. That I get to do a couple of things because, for instance, crates on the racetrack. Let me demonstrate. These things are Schrodinger's crates. If you stop looking at them, they reappear. And that's basically why the racetrack is like such a great place to grind, because now, look who's back. There's now this specific spot where you have to go to. Which, to be honest, might be found a bit easier from like the exit, but that's also something. If you look away, things respawn. So there's this place with like these overhead crates. And if you do that with like those amoebas present, and if you do the stand there correctly, you can infinitely hit crates whilst them respawning. So you can just stand there, press the button, and just let it rip. These also don't turn aggressive because these are not programmed to be dealing with like Clank in this situation. So they don't follow you or anything. They just genuinely, and there is that massive stack of crates. And I now got it. This will now just infinitely break crates that respawn, that break, that respawn. I do understand the warning now that this is hella annoying, but yeah, there we go. That's the plan for today, because yeah, there is this one specific weapon that's like 150,000. And this, it's now normally advised to like leave the console, to like tape down your controller button and just leave the console running overnight, but where's the fun in that? I already made back like the money, the bolts I had to spend on like getting back, on like getting enough of those decoys. Let me catch one thing though. That's better. So yeah, for me it's now controller on the table and one finger gently pressed onto the circle button. Oh, that really ranks up quickly. It's like 10 bolts a second if things go correctly. That still means this is gonna take a while. Because I need 150,000 of those damn things. And extras, because I need ammo for the rhino. Apparently there's also an achievement for collecting enough bolts. And then there was me saying a while ago, I was gonna play games glitchless. Yeah, no. The occasional glitch can do. I can do the occasional glitch, like... Also, a lot of places stated that this glitch in the PlayStation 3 version of the game got patched. It isn't patched on my version. So, who came up with the idea that this glitch was patched in the PS3 version? Like, you did it wrong. It still works. The original glitch in which you could use the lady to talk with to get into the race like this, that one got patched, but this one is still perfectly fine. But I am worried getting this to 150,000 is gonna take a little while. But let's just all suffer through this one together. So, yeah, how's everybody doing? It's, let's see. How is weather? It's grey, but the fog cleared up over here. Yeah, I live in the Netherlands. Grey is kinda the description of the weather that fits like about half of the time. And it's not even like the grey that you know of. It's like gonna rain and then that like looks like it's gonna rain and then it's gonna be fine and like nice and sunny like a couple of minutes later. No, this is the grey that you know of is gonna last the entire damn day. And it's such a bummer, especially since we came from like relatively good weather in the past couple of days. Like, bit of a chill wind, but the sun was already getting really nice. But no, apparently that was the good spring weather we were gonna get for this year. Like, I often always say that, like, the Netherlands basically only has 2 seasons. We have spring, which also doubles as autumn. You have summer, then you have more autumn, and then if you're lucky, we're gonna see a bit of snow in the winter. But usually it's like we have summer and then like autumn just lasts like the remainder of the year. Especially last year, we barely got any frost, we barely got any snow, so... In that case, basically from the end of October until like the end of April, there is just this grey weather that we've got. And like, that's the seasons. And then of course we get like quite often like scorchingly hot in summer. For no apparent reason. At least our country has got like enough coastline to go to and hang around at. Oh no, wait, it doesn't, because part of it is actually quicksand. Yep. I'll just go to my local swimming lake, presuming that one hasn't dried up yet. I think this year, from like my vacation money, I'm gonna see if I can get like one of those tiny little like inflatable kiddie pools. That way this year in summer, if there's like this massive ass heat wave, I could just pop up the pool. I like... Perhaps see if I can get like something like an umbrella cheaply to like lay under. But that's like a great plan to have. I just have one problem with it. I only own a bicycle, so I need to transport a lot of that on the bicycle. At least I've got like a front and a back carrier rack, and Dutch people have been seen transporting weirder things than, you know, like a small swimming pool and like a beach umbrella on a bicycle. I like get some of those foam tiles for underneath to make sure the pool doesn't pop after like 2 usages. Little bit of like the stuff you put in there to keep the water somewhat clean. Oh, so we already made it. It's already past the 40,000 mark. This isn't gonna be that bad. I think this should be doable before the end of stream. But at the same time, I am gonna admit, I am kinda curious to see how high that bolt counter maxes out. So I might just leave it going after the stream with like a piece of tape on it to just see where it maxes out. I am, however, kind of proud of myself I pulled off this glitch. I know it's probably not the most difficult of glitches that exist, and it's not necessarily speedrunning tag. Well, perhaps it is if you're gonna go for 100% completion and like all weapons. This might genuinely be speedrunning tag. But I don't know. Like, once it hits 150,000, like, once it hits, like, 50,000, I wanna, like, stop for a second and, like, start a timer on my phone and just see how long flat out 50,000 volts take. Oh no, I don't even have to start a timer, like, I can check when my lifetime going, like, matched up with that and then just see how long it takes to get to 100,000. I mean, it's starting to get there. So from what I understand that causes this to work is, in this part of the game, the game is programmed to respawn things that got broken the moment the camera stops, the moment they stop being visible on screen. Which normally means in a race, like the moment you go past them, and because you can't rotate the camera, you can't see them like you can't see that. It's just next lap they appear to have respawned. But yet at the same time, certain physics will stay in place. And that's the reason I can now infinitely break boxes and respawn them. But you probably need to like go into YouTube and like watch some tech video on this. I mean, I don't really know what's causing this either. I just know it's hella convenient, and I am surprised the game hasn't told me to go. Like, I'm surprised the game permits this. I also love the fact that, by the way, how like Clank, like Ratchet's feet, like and tail sink into the floor. You can clearly tell that they did not expect you to be actually on this floor, because normally you're supposed to hover above it on a hoverboard. So I can imagine that like physics and collision aren't entirely what they should be, but they kinda expected you to be like a little bit above it. I have to admit, this does function. But also, this glitch was not that horrible to actually learn and perform. It does feel like it's a bit of an inconsistent one. Like, it feels inconsistent. On the other hand, what am I expecting? Why am I complaining? I'm complaining about a glitch being inconsistent. You're not even supposed to do that damn thing, yet alone consistently. Like, I actually have like an imprint of the button on my finger now. That is something, you do need to switch hands and like positions. Yeah, I'm starting to understand why they recommend you tape down the button and then just, you know, kinda let it run overnight. On the other hand, only about 1,400 bolts more before I'm like 1/3 of the goal amount I need. There is, I now realize, a reasonable chance that this might be the entire stream. And if this takes longer than the entire than my stream time, then I am just gonna let it run past the stream time. But oh boy. Almost at 5,000. What am I saying? 5,000? 50,000. Okay, this is at... Yeah, let's set this at 46 minutes of stream time until to get to this. So I'm gonna see now how long it's gonna take until to get to 100,000, because this was only for half. Because I already started at like 25,000. So it takes a little over a minute to get 1,000 bolts, which makes sense. But it's meaning that it's gonna take about 50 minutes to get 50,000 bolts. So if I let this run until the end of the stream time, this is gonna be at... That's gonna put it at 100,000, and then I still need 50,000 more. So this is gonna take at least about 100 more minutes, which is a little over 1.5 hours. And I still have 1 hour and 10 minutes left to go. Yeah, this is definitely gonna take longer than my average stream time. Definitely. This positioning is actually much more optimal. Because now if he looks like to both sides, he's still getting bolts, whilst previously if you look to the right, I stopped getting bolts. So I just optimized the positioning a bit. But yeah, this is gonna take longer than the stream time I've got set up for this. Because it's per 1,000 a little over 1.5 minutes. Which doesn't sound like it's that long. But in the grand scheme of things, it is quite long. But now I do have like the positioning slightly more optimized, because previously he would like stop gathering bolts for like a couple of seconds whenever he would like turn to the right. But that's now no longer the case. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to overshoot the stream time. Also, I'm like genuinely still holding on to the controller. I now have no clue what to say about this anymore. I mean, I'm pressing circle. That's basically what you gotta know, and I'm not supposed to be here. And this is gonna take a little while. I'm not even at 60,000 yet. Something that I am still surprised by in this game is how much game you actually get. I mean, I started this game and like Batman Arkham Asylum at around the same time. Arkham Asylum, I have 100% of the storyline, and in this one, I'm still working on it. Like 100%ing this game, like this game just takes longer. I do hope that Rhino was worth it and that it's not like some kind of a joke weapon. Because apparently with Rhino you can beat the final boss really quickly, which is something I need because that thing is an endurance round and I'm horrible at it. Alright, we got 60,000. This might be an improvement. Oh yeah, significantly. Yeah, that's a significant improvement. I should have thought of this sooner. This is so much better without the sound effects on. But I am admitting this is getting kinda annoying. And I still have a whole hour left, knowing fully damn well that unless that counter would now be at 75,000, I'm not gonna make it. Wow. Unfortunately, this is not my favorite bit of music like in the game. There are better ones. Also, is it ever anywhere in this game explained what Ratchet actually... what he actually is? I mean... he is not a human. But is it actually, like, explained in this game? Or is this something that you, like, need the manual for that my digital download didn't come with? This looping could have been done better with this song. We're only at 65,000. That's not even half. Oh, that's horrible. It's still like about 10,000 more. Like 9,500 more. Until I'm even halfway done. Oh boy. Do I have something to stick down this button with? I don't think I should use my kneaded eraser for that one. Do I have something? Something I can misuse for this purpose. Can't misuse my tweezers because those are too thin. What would be a good thing? Anything in the desk drawer? Yeah, no, that doesn't open wide enough. I thought perhaps one of these clips could work, but it doesn't. It just doesn't open wide enough. Oh, look at that. I was like bored recently and like wondering if I could buy a new game and I opted against it. I still have like 30 euros worth of Microsoft cards like for the Xbox later here. I can still like buy like 30 euros. That's mostly because I like a while back bought those cards because I wanted a game that I was expecting to pay full money for, and then it turned out to be turned out to be discounted. So I didn't pay full price for it, but it did leave me with a bunch of those Xbox cards. Which also now makes me feel like an absolute idiot, because recently, when I made a purchase on the Xbox shop, I told the damn thing to top off for the remaining money, use my linked PayPal account. I'm a dumb idiot. I still had 30 euros of like cards in a drawer I like kind of forgot about. Crap. Oh well. Anyway, let's get slightly more comfortable. This is really gonna take forever. Like, I could probably like utilize this time a bit more productively, but on the other hand, how else am I supposed to get 100,000 bolts? Let me see. Does the other drawer have something good? Lucky! An entire box full of washi tape. That's double-sided. I also have tape for like putting up bloody carpets, which I am pretty damn certain is slightly overkill. Also, this box hasn't been opened yet. This one has been, and I know I don't use the pink one. If that doesn't stick, I still have packing tape. Why did I buy a roll of packing tape, by the way? Oh no, I remember. I made 2 bookmarks. Yes. Instead of just buying a bookmark for a book, I made one and like bought this roll of packing tape. Does this work with washi tape? Also, I'm missing a roll of washi tape out of the set. And can I also do this without like breaking my finger on like the staple that's still in the packaging? I've got this feeling that like cheap ass washi tape isn't gonna be strong enough. Yeah, no, cheap ass washi tape ain't happening. Good to know. Am I really gonna have to use my kneaded eraser? I don't want to use my kneaded eraser for this, but it might actually have the stick that like works. Also, 70,000, almost halfway done. Oh, that sounds depressing. It is sticky. I don't need my entire kneaded eraser for this, I think. Oh, don't tell me I can't use you to tack something down. No, wait, this is actually working. I now have a green blob like on the controller, but it's working. So, next stream we'll be cleaning my controller. We'll be cleaning my controller because I have no faith that that bit of kneaded eraser is gonna come out of like the crevices in one go. I also have little to no faith it's actually gonna hold. But that does free up my hands now. Yeah. As I said, it's not gonna hold. Nope. That thing was already letting go. What's another option? I don't have a clamp. And now I need to like squish my kneaded eraser back in the packaging. Do I have anything else that might work? No, because I know that packaging tape thingy wasn't too strong either. So I guess I'm just gonna have to sit here. And just hold it. Do I really not have anything else? Wait, are you heavy enough? No. Crap. I was hoping that like... Oh, wait. No. I was hoping that like my jar of like eye cream would be heavy enough to like hold it down, but it isn't. I guess I'm really just gonna have to sit here with my finger on that damn button. That's a bit annoying. It's annoying, but at the same time not unexpected either. Oh no, Clank repositioned. No wait, Ratchet. That bloke's called Ratchet, not Clank. Yeah, this is just gonna last forever. And the worst part about it is I basically have to finish this now because if I save and then reload the level, I'm gonna start back out at the ship. I can't even restart at this specific point. That's the reason I'm not kind of wishing I had like an emulator and, you know, had the option to like make a save state and come back later. Or better yet, speed up. But no, no, not happening. But even though I'm sitting here whining about it, like I am almost halfway done with it at this point. And even though it's a relatively slow grind, it's not that difficult a grind. Mostly because there is nothing trying to kill you. I am realizing now, I should have turned up like the effect sounds of like the bolts and like the crates breaking. I should have turned that sound off a long time ago. It's so much better like this. I am really surprised that this doesn't lag the game. Halfway done! At least I hope so. I'm gonna presume that 75 is still half of 150 in this world nowadays, right? Right? Yeah, I do believe it is. So that's halfway done. It only took about an hour. I'm gonna cut out at least like 20 minutes because of me fidgeting around with the glitch and not getting it to work. And at least I got it to work, it's just I didn't get it to work first time. Oh, jeez. But then still. This is gonna take at least an hour more. Does my snack clip open wide enough? No, it doesn't. I also don't want to break it. I've got like these cute little owl ones. Which, to be honest, I don't want to break. I'm still looking for creative ways to like weigh things down so I don't have to look, so I don't have to hold the controller. But I'm not stopping this stream until I've got the rhino or until the game crashes. Because let's face it, if after now all of this, let's say, I'm gonna get like an error, then that's just gonna end the stream. But I've got faith in it, let's face it. I must the last time the PlayStation 3 crapped out on me. Last time I had problems with the PS3 was when I moved out and like I've got like this extra memory card in it, but I didn't have like the right casing, so it's a bit loose. And I believe it's held in there with newspaper bits. So last time the PlayStation 3 gave me grief was when like that hard drive accidentally got a bit loose after moving house. But that was a question then of just opening it up, which goes by sliding panel, like clicking it back in there and then putting more newspaper around it to make sure it wouldn't happen again. And that's the last time the PlayStation 3 gave me grief. In the meanwhile, there's the Xbox. I have to... Well, first things first, I have to unblock after usage. Because the damn thing, like that button that you turn it on and off with, is it like a sensor? And with the way how it's positioned in my room, that means that every single time I open or close my room door, it just turns on and off. So I have to unplug it, because it will just also just randomly turn on at like 3 at night and... no clue what's causing that. It also won't shut itself up off them. So I actually have to unplug the damn thing after usage. I have to take into consideration when I want to stream that I have to boot it up at least an hour in advance. Check for updates manually, because just because I booted it up does not necessarily mean it's gonna go and see if there's an update. Update the Xbox manually. Manually check for an update for the game I want to play. If needs be, install it, and then it's good to go. Compare that to the tiny little PS3 that somehow also still receives updates, and which eShop is still open. I'm already over 80,000. So now the question is, will I hit 100,000 before... Will I hit 100,000 in 30 minutes? Like, can I do 20,000? Alright. 19,000 more bolts in like 30 minutes. It is kind of weird to see it like going up like that, because on one hand, I'm still quite a far ways off. On the other hand, I started at 25,000 or something. Also, I made it over half. But I am realizing this does not make for the greatest bit of entertainment. On the other hand, it's a necessity. I am gathering bolts that fast that, like, they just kind of just flicker. Like, poor game can't keep up with it. Does that also mean that I'm correct to presume that this only works after you have the magnet? Or will it just always fly to Ratchet because they're off screen and therefore are programmed to just go to Ratchet? I did nail his positioning because he doesn't have like those seconds in which he doesn't gather any. Alright, I think it will hit 100,000 by 2 in the afternoon here. By like the next whole hour. Especially seeing as I'm already at like 84,000. All to get the rhino, all to actually beat the game. Well, at least I've got all gold bolts already. Luckily it's weekend, so I can just stand here and wait for a bit. Crap. I believe there's also an achievement for just having 150,000 bolts collected at like at that moment in your inventory. I believe it also has like an achievement tied to it nowadays. I really hope so. Oh. Yeah. I'm really understanding now why people say tape down your controller and let the game run overnight. At least the sky is like somewhat pretty to look at up ahead. Also, this area isn't that detailed because I don't think you're supposed to be able to stop and take in the sights. Also, this seems to be going much faster than I predicted. Seeing as I'm already at 90,000. Yeah, a little bit more. Wait. Now I'm at 90,000. So only 60,000 left to go. This might go faster than I anticipated. Still don't think I'm gonna hit 150,000 and like above slightly until like the end of until like after I've overshot the stream time, but still. $91,000. $92,000. 92,100. Yeah, I'm not gonna count this all down. I'm gonna, at some point, just stumble over the numbers and just sit there trying to correct myself for like quite a little while. I'm just only gonna count the thousands. I mean, I'm one of those people that like it reached 92, but for some reason I'm very much inclined to say 29, and I have no reason why. My internally I like swap numbers, which is nice and convenient. Let's just get straightened up again. And roll up my sleeves a bit higher. Let's do another weather check. Nothing changed. It's still gray. Like, seriously. It's just one even coat of grey, and seeing as the trees over here haven't gotten their leaves yet, it's just very, very depressing to look at. It's like, congratulations, there's grey. I hate it. I'd like a different shade. And then for some bloody reason, like yesterday evening, like the entire country just turned orange. Like, around sundown, like, I don't know what caused it, but there was this, like, really orange hue to, like, the entire world. But that's most likely if... I still don't know what caused that, but it's like... It almost looked like there was something burning. But I know there couldn't have been. I mean, we have, like, a national, like... Yeah. Alert system. Which would have warned me if there would have been like a massive forest fire like nearby enough. It would have warned me. Also, by that point I think I would have noticed. Like, there's like a national system that like alerts you to that. And that is for like disasters, for instance, like forest fires, a factory that's having a big fire. But for instance, if a child disappears where you're near, you'll for instance also get your Amber Alert with like a picture of said child via the same like messaging system. But for instance, one of the most common reasons why it's like given out is because they expect like really bad weather. Which is something you have to warn the Dutch for, because we just cycle a lot. Which is, it's like great for your well-being and like great for nature and everything. One thing though, you are kinda not doing that great up against the elements. For instance, if it starts raining, you're gonna get wet. But if it like starts raining, I don't even despise it that much. Like, it's obnoxious. But the Netherlands at this point has gotten to the point that, like, yeah, no, your employer just accepts the fact that you just arrived at work like soaking wet with like, not a dry, but like the driest piece of skin left is in between your ass cheeks. And then you have to like get rid of, like, take off your shoes upon entry and like flip them upside down to like get the water out. Like, at this point employers are just like, alright, that just happens. But what I hate more when cycling is getting stuck in a thunderstorm, because especially like the trip that I have to cycle, it's mostly open field. There is just nothing you can do in that scenario. In that scenario, it's genuinely just for the best to just keep cycling. And to just hope you make it home quick enough. Because I, in like the entire road between like home and work, have like 2 spots that would be fit for hiding. And that's like the tunnel that goes underneath the railway. And the highway bridge. And like the bridge that like has the highway running over the main road. Those are the only 2 spots I can, if need be, hide. And yeah, it's not that great. So usually when like thunder comes when I'm on the bicycle, I just usually just keep cycling, because it's like your least shit option. But that's the horrid part about it. Like, it's your least shit option. If I'm like near like either that tunnel or that bridge, I'll just wait underneath it. I like check my phone to see when like they expect thunder to like clear up. But you usually like notice that yourself. But yeah, on the other hand, it is good for your well-being though. Cycling. And then you're like cycling at like a decent enough pace, and then like 2 elderly overtake you on their e-bikes, which is just hella frustrating. Wait, did I see more light coming through? Nope, I'm just losing my mind. I thought for a second the sun was coming through. No. Wishful thinking. I live in the wrong country for sunshine. It's, yeah, it's, not a country that's famous for it. And the worst thing yet is because I live in the Bible Belt, it's Sunday. That also means that, like, nothing's open. Which is also kind of frustrating for some reason. Like, for some reason, like, really, I'm just like, and after stream, I would like to go outdoors and, like, do something. It's Sunday. Nothing's open. There just is nothing. Like, this is the Bible Belt. Like, you get no entertainment. The only entertainment you get on a Sunday is church. Which is, not my cup of tea. If it is yours, then by all means go ahead, but it's not mine, I know that much. Perhaps I'll do some trimming in the garden. Like, I completely forgot to, like, cut back my lavenders before winter, so whoopsie. Alright, I'm gonna stand corrected. I am gonna hit 100,000 before the next hour, because there's only like 250 bolts left. I'm not hitting 150,000 before the hour, but 100,000! Only 50,000 more. What did I get myself into? And I need spare, because I'm gonna presume the Rhino needs ammo. I really hope I can buy it over the Gadgetron vendor, like the PDA system. Or that it just gives you enough ammo to, like, beat out the final boss. I also don't know how I'm gonna leave this racetrack. I don't think suicide, like just jumping off, is gonna work. I think I'm just gonna have to, like... I think I'm gonna have to save and load the game, and then hopefully it puts me back at the beginning of the stage. Because I need to be here anyway, because you can get the Rhino at Blackwater City. Which is over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit 150,000 within like the next 10 minutes. And then I have to remember which bloke actually sells the Rhino. Also, I can't wait for this to be done and like pick up those two bolts that have been laying and rolling there for like the entire damn time. Also, still haven't thought about which game I'm gonna play after this. I mean, I still have the second and the third game, but I like to have a game in between so it doesn't feel so it doesn't become like an overload, because sometimes you just have it if you're playing the same thing long enough, you're just starting to get a bit tired of it. Oh, this is something else. At least I'm over two-thirds of the way done with this entire thing. Why can't there be any decent weather today? Yeah, I'm gonna have to overshoot today's end time. By quite a bit, I think. On the other hand, I overshot yesterday's as well. I'm really running out of things to talk about. still grey outside. Which also means it's not windy. Yeah, that's like one of the reasons why like those grey clouds like get stuck over the Netherlands is if there isn't any wind, they're not gonna be moving. And they're not heavy enough to turn into rain. Can I hit 10,000 in less than 2 minutes? Little over 2 minutes actually. Probably not. I do not recommend doing this. I mustn't forget to like turn on sound effects again. Like after I'm done with this entirely. One minute left. Am I gonna make it to 10,000 in 1 minute? Like... Oh, the one on my phone is like 4 seconds off with like the one that's like on the PC. Yes, I am gonna... It did make it to 10,000. It only has 40,000 left to go. Yeah, it still only has like 39,500 left to go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to overshoot this one. This is a bit of a grind. $111,000. But I'm not ending the stream until I got the rhino. Like, I want it. Because getting to 150,000, usually if you want to do this naturally, it takes like multiple playthroughs of the storyline. I'm not gonna run through the game multiple times. Not happening. Like, it's a great game and everything, but after like the first time around and like getting all gold bolts, I think that's plenty. Like, I think that's plenty. Hence the reason after Ratchet and Clank, I'm gonna stream something else, and then I'm gonna do the second Ratchet and Clank. And then something else, and then the third game. Then I'm done with Ratchet and Clank. Like, I do have the original trilogy. Same goes with the Batman Arkham games. Like, I'm now playing something else in between. Oh, I do know one thing. If there's one button of this controller that's gonna go first, it's probably the circle. I'm still impressed by it. I mean, this is still the original controller that came with the system. No. Ever sat down and regretted certain choices, but you have committed till such a point you can't really quit doing it either anymore? Yeah, I think I'm hitting that point. I'm regretting doing this. On the other hand, the alternative is just grind the boss until you get it, and then if you run out of bolts, then that just means you have to go grind bolts anyway. I do find that zoning out a bit helps, but I also need to be somewhat entertaining because I'm streaming. after this, once this is gonna upload to YouTube, I think I'm genuinely just gonna go outside for a couple of minutes. Like, oh, for some reason I'm craving the outdoors. Problem being, again, it's gray out. It now seems to go slower, but it's not going slower. I just need an incredibly large amount. And I am gonna overshot it a bit because I'm expecting ammo for this thing for that rhino to actually be hella expensive. So it's probably even for the best if I just overshot it a bit. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit longer. Why did I think that doing this was a good idea? Oh yeah, I did this because this still is faster than just going through levels again, grinding it. And most likely still faster than me having to like grind out the final boss, because that damn thing doesn't have a checkpoint in the middle. No. Yep, that music is gonna come back to haunt me tonight when I fall asleep. But ironically enough, I don't find that like music sound like game soundtracks, I don't find that they like get stuck in my head quite often. Yeah. This is definitely gonna take a little while still. On the other hand, could be worse. Only 25,000 more to go. It just hit the 125 mark. Yeah, this is just... This is gonna take a while still. is, am I gonna hit 150,000 before, in let's say 10 minutes? Probably not. It's already at 27,000. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah. However, I think I might hit 150,000 within 10 minutes. I mean, it's almost at 130,000, so... Still. $130,000. Just 20,000 more. It's got like 8 minutes to do that. 32,000. Still 6 minutes for it to get to 150,000. Probably not gonna happen now, but it would be nice to dream. And then I can finally go and pick up those 2 loose bolts that are laying there, because those 2 have just been annoying. Like, their presence has annoyed me for a while now. Still wondering who figured this one out. I mean, it's been there since the PlayStation 2 release, so it's probably an older one. On the other hand, when it comes down to like when it's released, like I believe they recently still found like some like glitch for like the original Super Mario Bros. For the NES. So Age isn't saying anything, and like for like finding glitches. What's needed for a game to have like lots of glitches to be found is a active speedrunning community, because they will and shall find something. Yeah. Like, those final 10,000 are gonna fly by. At least I hope they're gonna fly by. Yeah, this was an ID. And I'm gonna be very glad it's over because the novelty wore off about an hour ago. Easily an hour ago. And it's still not done. Also, still actually like physically holding the controller. Because I just have nothing to tape it down with or to put on top of it, so I'm just still holding it. I'm expecting a massive muscle cramp at some point, but it hasn't occurred yet. Yeah, almost. 140,000! Only 10,000 left. Jeez. Like, the ending is in sight. I can like see the goal. Just 10,000 more bolts. I also would want to like do a little work of the racetrack, like see how far you can get. Only 7,000 more bolts. And then I spent like a little over 2 hours on this. I mean, I spent like what, 30 minutes actually getting to this point, and then I spent like 2 hours holding a button. Yikes. Only 4,500 bolts left. I really do hope there's an achievement tied to this. Or at least to like purchasing the rhino. But does it also mean that I'm correct to presume that your bolt total carries in between playthroughs? It like carries over. Oh no, I know it carries over because weapons and equipment also carry over. Oh. Can we do this? Can I do this before the 3-hour mark? I really hope so. Almost there. Little, about 1,400 bolts more. And then I still have to like overshoot it a bit because I'm gonna presume that Rhino ammo is just expensive. If it's even available at the Gadgetron vendor, and if it's not something I have to like go and pick up back up with like that same salesman. It's almost there. Almost at the 150,000. $150,000! I actually have enough. Oh, I still need to know. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, that took forever. Oh. Hello, sound effects. You may come back now. What happens if I step on a boost pad? Oh, just nothing. I love how those aren't even hostile because they're not programmed to be. Oh, that just... I do have the right amount. Okay, good to know that like your hoverboard spawns on the track as well. That's also a great way to like leave it. Also, why did these respawn? Like, these have been collected before. I now need to see, where's the bloke that sells your rhino? To the right over the maze and then... yeah. Less obnoxious than actually, like, you know, having to do that one manually. Hope this is the right direction, though. Yep. Through the maze, over that circular patch thingy, and then somewhere on there I can buy a rhino. Presuming you can actually get there. When I say over the maze, I also really mean over the maze. Also, I am gonna take a little break. That might be a good idea, actually. I'll be right back. Good. I'm back. I needed a quick little break for that one. Oh, that went great. This is also like, you like genuinely like get one of the bolts in this game. It's like, it expects you to like run over top the maze. To like get to the bolt that's normally over here. Oh, I even get more decoy glove ammo. I do think I have to step off these at some point. I'll take more coins. Almost there. Oh, that's just evil. Oh. Go get him. There he is.
Oh, this thing is heavy. Yeah, try carrying it around in your trench coat for 2 months.
Thank you, sir. We'll be sure to tell everyone about your services.
Listen, you little twerp. If you tell anyone what you saw or what we talked about,
Do I even have to say it?
yous two have a nice day.
Hello, Rhino. I did get an achievement for that because I got all gadgets.
I got some great bargains for you today. That's
Oh, it's not actually that expensive. That's not actually that bad.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, that will do. Let's save the game here and next time, final boss. I'm gonna do the final boss. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thank you all very much for coming, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!